welcome to another day in life. It's 10:20 in the morning. I'm in bed. I got up, let the dogs out, let them back in, fed them, and that's it basically. Don't really know what I'm gonna do today. Yeah, probably won't be much of anything interesting, but no, I'm just trying this again, so we'll see. Okay, so went outside to check on a little storage trailer I had that the door had blown open during the storm, and I wanted to see how bad the damage was. And the stuff that got wet was boxes of books. And I don't even know how to deal with this right now. Some of them are my books from childhood. Some of them are my ex-husband's books from childhood. Some of them are books that I got for our kids when they were little. Some of them are just books that I acquired whenever that don't mean a lot, but there's some that are pretty important. And I don't know how to do this. I've already started throwing away some that were just normal books that didn't have much sentimental meaning attached to them. And there's some that I really want to try to save, but they're in really bad shape. I don't know how to do this. So I filled up 2 bags with books that I don't think can't be saved, as well as a big stack of magazines and the cardboard boxes that everything was in. And I do have some books that I'm going to try to save. So far, these are the only ones that I thought were okay enough to try to save. Got another bag, and I'm just going to put a little stack that I already pulled out in that bag. I don't have the energy to keep looking through the trailer today, and it's now, I think, almost 6 p.m., and I don't even know what I've done for most of the day, because I was literally went into this huge emotional spiral regarding the books and a lot of memories that they brought up and things associated with why my stuff is boxed up in a trailer instead of, like on shelves or in cupboards like normal people's stuff would be. But yeah, that's a story for a different day. So yeah, these books are going to go into the trash too. Also found some stuff from for my wedding and like my wedding planning and stuff. This is a photo strip that we took that was part of our wedding invitation, and it's actually kind of sums up our relationship in a strip of photos. Yeah, and that is another story. But I will be salvaging these photos because I think it's important to hold on to some things because it still happened. Even though it ended, it still happened and it was still important. It is officially 6 p.m. I don't even know how to spend the rest of my day. It's been such an emotional roller coaster. I just basically have stuff from every phase of my life in boxes because I thought I had to keep it all. I thought it was all worth saving. And this is not the first time that I've had stuff get ruined from weather or from rodents and things like that. And yet it never propels me to change, and it never never motivates me enough to get all of it sorted. I put a lot of meaning into things, and then I don't show them the love that I think they deserve, I guess. Even though they're things. I mean, loving things is silly, but I kept the things because I thought they were precious, but then I didn't treat them as precious as I convinced myself that they were. Since I was 17, I've moved, I don't know how many times. I moved into a dorm room, moved back home for the summer, moved into a new dorm room, then moved back home for the summer, and that time moved with a boyfriend who moved in with me. And then we got married that winter and moved into our first place together. We lived there less than a year, and then we moved again to a different town, and we lived there for 4 years, 5 years, maybe 5 years. I don't know. I don't remember. It was not a good time. And then we broke up, and I moved back in with my parents for 2.5 years. And then, in a weird turn of events, I moved back in with my ex while he remained my ex. And we lived in a house together for almost 5.5 years. Then we moved on to a little piece of land where he moved into an RV and I moved into a little travel trailer. And through all of that, I don't think I ever unpacked anything that I put into the boxes for the moves. It all got packed up and never unpacked. So with each move, more and more of my stuff just went into boxes. And that's just where it lives. And now it's been 3 months since my ex bought his house, and then that meant that I was alone here at this property and had the RV as well as my travel trailer. But still, there's no place to put my stuff. If I unpack it, there's nowhere for it to go. So it's still just in boxes. So yeah, I don't really know what to do about that. I don't ever get much done at a time when I go through it because it is so emotional. And because I have so many things that I have not worked through the emotions attached to them. And at the beginning of this year, I said this year would be different. But 3 months in, and it feels the same as the last, I don't know, however many years, 17 years since the first time I left home. So yeah, I guess this is more like a Dear Diary than a day in my life because I'm not showing you much of anything exciting. But I'm exhausted. I think I might wash some dishes in a while and then make myself some food and probably just read books and watch YouTube videos for the rest of the night. Yeah. I'm currently reading Book Lovers by Emily Henry. And I don't know what this other book is called. I think it's Good Soil. Yeah. Good Soil by Jeff Chu. It's a brand new book. Yeah. So I'm reading that, as well as a couple other books that I'm always like slowly reading. But that's like my main book. Then I started Book Lovers today because I got it from the library and it's being requested by someone else. So I have to get it back in like 2 weeks in order to not be considered a jerk, you know? So, anyways, yeah. So that's all for now.